us to reimagine a future where technology amplifies human potential, fosters creativity, and upholds the values that define our humanity. He stands as a beacon of hope, navigating us through the interactive dance of technology and human experience in the AI age. So we welcome you, Sam, and the stage is all yours. So we would like to have your visionary thoughts and your foresights in the AI technology. Thank you so much, Sam, and the stage is yours.
Thank you for having me. Welcome, everyone. Today, we'll explore a topic that is becoming increasingly important in our lives: the relationship between AI and mental health. As technology grows more advanced, it impacts not only our work and productivity, but also our emotional and mental well being. This presentation will dive into benefits and challenges of AI when it comes to mental health and how we can find balance in a tech driven world. I remember when video games first arrived, back then, technology had built with limits. My father ensured that we didn't spend too much time on it. Fast forward to today, and I'm doing the same with my kids, limiting their iPad using time. The irony is, no one is now limiting my time with technology. The shift show how much tech has evolved, and back then we had disconnect. Today, it's an ever-present part of our lives. Technology today is constant. With AI and continuous access to devices, we are perpetually plugged in. Our phone never turn off. Our work follows us home and to bed sometimes, and we can spend hours without realizing the toll it takes on our mental well-being. In this era of unlimited access requires us to rethink how we interact with technology, especially when it comes to protecting our mental health. As a powerful tool, AI, it helps us to be more productive than ever before, streamlining tasks and providing data at stunning speed. But while AI promises efficiency, it comes at a cost. We often find ourselves emotionally and mentally drained because we feel the need to keep up with this machine that never stops. This constant push for optimization can wear down even the most resilient among us. We once believed AI would handle mundane tasks, allowing us to engage in higher level thinking. But what's really happened, AI relentless drive for perfection, optimization has begun to chip away at the human spirit. Rather than freeing us, it's pressuring us to do more, faster. We find ourselves running alongside the machine rather than being lifted by it. Like my father before me, I now limit my kids' screen time. And maybe you do the same thing like myself. I make sure that they spend time with family and nature away from the constant pull of technology. But there is something I have realized now as an adult. No one tells us to disconnect. We are responsible for setting our own limits with technology, and we often fail. This lack of control over our own screen times leads to mental exhaustion and emotional burnout. Let me tell you a story about my friend Arya. She was a brilliant programmer working on an AI project called Arya, just for fun. designed to understand human emotions. Ironically, despite her success, she felt isolated and disconnected. While she was building a machine that could simulate emotional intelligence, she herself was struggling with real human connection. This highlights a key issue AI created in our emotional life. The problem isn't that the time spent on machine, but the isolation it creates. In our rush to embrace technology, we've lost touch with the need for a human connection. Even with AI simulating human behavior, it cannot replace the warmth, empathy, and understanding that comes from genuine relationship. We must recognize that the most we rely on AI, more effort we need to make to foster real human connections. As a child, I hated being told to stop playing video games. I didn't like being told what to do. But as I've grown up, I've come to understand that responsibility means knowing when to disconnect. Technology is powerful, but we need to have the self discipline to step away. If we don't, it will consume more than just our time, it will drain our emotional energy and mental well being. I becoming more adept at simulating emotional intelligence, but it can never truly replace human touch. Our AI system could understand emotional behavior, but it didn't help her feel less lonely. AI can augment our emotional interactions, but it cannot replicate the richness of a human connection. The more we rely on these systems, the more we risk losing the depth of real emotional bonds. One of AI's greatest promise was its ability to take over mundane, repetitive tasks, allowing us to focus on creative, fulfilling work. And for a time, it seems that it's delivering that promise. AI streamlined workflows, automated data processing, and freed us from routine. However, with that increased efficiency come new pressure, the pressure to produce more, achieve more, and stay ahead of relentless uh, pace of AI sets. But what we fail to realize that it's our mental health has become the new currency with which we buy this productivity. Every task AI takes, we add another layer of expectation on us. The constant stream of information, tasks, and demands AI enables can overwhelm our capacity for rest, reflection, and emotional recharge. We are pushing our minds beyond what is healthy or sustainable. The real problem isn't the machine. It's important to remember that the machine itself, it's not what's causing these problems. It's how we use the machine. AI was designed to run without rest, but we are not machine. We have limits. And when we ignore them, we pay the price. The technology we've created has incredible potential, but we must be the ones in control of when and how we use it. If we fail to manage it, it will begin managing us. So, how do we regain balance in a world where technology never turns off? The answer lies in what I call human AI augmentation or HI. We need to recognize that AI can augment our abilities, but it cannot and shouldn't replace the uniquely human aspect of our lives. We must learn to work alongside AI without letting it take over our lives completely. Human AI augmentation is about using AI as a tool to enhance our productivity and creativity without sacrificing our well being. It's about setting boundaries with technology, recognizing our mental and emotional limits, and prioritizing our health and over efficiency. The goal is to allow AI to help us, not control us. We are the drivers of the technology, not its passengers. It's time for us to practice what we preach to our kids. Tell them to limit screen time, go outside, interact with others, but we need to follow these seamless lessons ourselves. Adults too need to learn how to disconnect from machine, step away from screens, and reconnect with the world and people around us, preventing humanity from going deeper into the risk of losing the essence of what it means to be human. True human connections is irreplaceable. No matter how advanced AI becomes, it can never replicate the richness of real face to face interactions. We need to make time for these connections to unplug from our devices and engage with each other's on a deeper level. This is not only crucial for our mental health, but also for maintaining a sense of community and empathy. It's increasingly important in a digital world. There is difference between solitude and isolation. Isolation is really different. Solitude can be healthy. It gives time for introspection and self-reflection. But too much isolation, especially when it's driven by technology, can lead to depression and anxiety. In an age where remote work and digital communication are becoming the norm, we need to actively seek out moments of genuine human interaction to balance the solitude. We need to treat AI as a tool, not as a replacement or a boss for our emotions, decisions, or relationships. AI can enhance our abilities, but it cannot replace the depth and complexity of a human thought, creativity, or empathy. The more we allow AI to dictate our lives, the more we lose the essence of what it makes us human. The future of AI shouldn't be replacement, but about empowerment. AI has the potential to empower us to be more creative, more impactful, and more innovative. But this empowerment can only happen if we maintain control over the technology and use it in a way that enhance our lives rather than distracting from them. While AI offers incredible opportunities, it's a double-edged sword. It's easy to get lost in the pursuit of optimization and productivity, losing sight of the need for balance. The challenge we face today is not just how to build better machine, how to ensure that we as a human remain balanced, emotionally healthy, and connected in a world dominated by technology. Future isn't about choosing between AI and humanity, it's about finding ways for both to thrive together. We need to move beyond fear of AI replacing us and instead focus on how we can work alongside uh, the AI era. When we achieve that balance, we'll be able to unlock the true potential of both AI and human creativity. Let me tell you a story about my friend Justin. He was an executive at a big company, and he asked me to create a digital transformation plan using AI. He was excited about the possibilities of AI, but when I presented the plan, he was disappointed to hear that it wouldn't replace employees. He told me, Sam, how come we are not replacing anyone with this plan? I'm very disappointed. Told him it's about empowering your employees, not replacing them. Its focus on replacement, while mean wa- was not about uh, hateful for the employees, but it's about uh, seeking perfection. Justin's story highlights a common misconception about it. Many people see it as a tool for cutting costs and replacing workers. But AI should be about empowerment. It should make people's jobs more meaningful and impactful, not replace them. When you focus on empowerment, we unlock the true potential of AI. When AI empowers people, it allows them to do more impactful work. It frees them from routine tasks and enables them to focus on creative problem solving activities. This is the real promise of AI. Not that it will replace us, but that it will help us become better at what we do. Staying balanced in an AI driven world is no small feat. AI continue to improve and expand. The challenge will be ensuring that we, as a human, stay connected to our emotional, social, and mental needs. The key is to use AI to support us, not to overwhelm us, and to remember that we are in control of how we interact with these technologies. The future of AI is collaborative. AI will do the things that machine do best, analyzing data, optimizing processes, automating routine tasks. But it's we who must do what humans do best: connect, create, imagine, and innovate. The true power of AI will be realized when it works alongside us, augmenting our capabilities without overshadowing our humanity. One area where humans will always outshine machine is emotional intelligence. When AI can simulate emotion and even help recognize patterns in emotional data, it can never replicate the full range of a human empathy, creativity, and emotional depth. We must ensure that we must ensure that we don't lose sight of these uniquely human qualities as we integrate AI into our lives. The singularity of hope is about the essence of humanity. The essence of humanity lies not in how fast we can compute or how efficiently we can process information. It lies in how deeply we can feel, how widely we can imagine, and how fiercely we can love. AI can help us achieve incredible things, but only we can infuse meaning into these achievements. We must remember this as we move into a future where AI plays an ever growing role in our lives. In conclusion, the promise of AI is not that it will replace us, but that it will empower us to reach new heights. Our responsibility as we stand at the threshold of this new era is to ensure that we use AI as a tool to enhance our lives, not define our lives. Let's never lose sight of what makes us beautifully human: our empathy, our creativity, our ability to connect with each others. The future is ours to shape. Thank you.
Hi, Sam. That was wonderful. Yeah, that area, right? The area concept.
Arya, yes.
Yeah, yeah. The area concept. Yes, we know. Yeah, there was a large gap between the technology and the human connection. We completely agree with that. There was a huge gap. Even my daughter is more addicted to the the screen. So presence of screen is making a big gap between the human emotions. And yeah, what according to you, Sam? How can we reduce this gap? What are the measures we can take in reducing the gap for the next generation? Actually, for my job, how do we increase our human connection at a larger scale? I know technologies will be over us, but what, according to you, is the simple techniques that we can do it at a family level or at a this level, so that that makes a huge impact?
So there is two dimension for your question. The first one is the adult and the kids. For kids, we need to go back to the essential human connection, which is love. Kids learn with love. You know, when you have a baby, the baby learn the language, the emotions, the interaction from the love of the parents.
Yeah.
So for the kids, it's not enough to limit the screen time by instruction. We need to give by example as well.
Yes.
So giving orders, stop iPad, stop phone will not work because we are not stopping. It's the message. We need to disconnect together as a family, giving activity together as a family, and here it will work. Telling them to stop and we are continuing and we have always pretext for work. I'm
Yeah.
doing this for you. You are having fun. But at the end, kids are mimicking their parents. So here is the message. For adults, I was just saying it's a lot of work. It's not easy. We are invaded by technology, by AI, by all this kind of things. And when I say AI, it's everywhere. It's algorithms. It's in Netflix. It's in everything. You are watching a show, and Netflix immediately gives you like this one too. AI analyze what you like. So you are invaded by technology. It's more difficult for us adults, but it's again, we need to connect with friends, with family, reconnect with them, and disconnect together, not by instruction, not by orders, but by activities. Going to the beach with friends and have an agreement. No phones, no iPads, no technology. We
Mhm.
go there to connect with each other. This is the basic things. And the promise of AI that it will help us do such a things by liberating us from the repetitive. You go to the beach and you ask your AI companion to do a lot of stuff in your app and your during that time. Of course, we are getting there. I know we are still in the beginning, but this is also could consume us if it's gone wrong. It's time to disconnect and reconnect, disconnect from the
And
machine and reconnect with each other.
yes. What about the companies, Sam? How can companies, organizations, companies deal with this emotional intelligence of the employees?
Uh, the challenges
Because
in the companies is very different right now because we are
yes,
living in a time of remote work,
yeah,
and remote work comes sometimes with a price which is unlimited work. We give employees impression that because they are free not to come to the office, they need to produce more, and it's a mistake because with this time of AI, it's easy to ask for more, but it's time to ask for better, not more. It's
yeah,
time to classify what work you can give to the machine and what to expect from your employees. And at the end, the company will be the winner of this practice. Going
yes,
and asking more and more and more in the time of AI is a mistake. You need to ask for better, for improvement, for higher quality. And when we talk about quality here, I mean in terms of final user. The final user need to have better connection with the companies. You know,
yes,
we are talking about AI in customer service. It's amazing. And even our company proposed it as a service. But it needs to end by a human. Client
mhm,
would be frustrated if it doesn't. So finally, human connection is not just a recipe because it's good. It's even because it will make more money for the company. So
yes,
they need to put rules for connecting their employees in real life, not isolating them and asking them to produce not more but better production
yes,
with better optimization for
quality,
their time. Yes.
quality of. Yeah, I got it, Sam. Yeah. So, but yeah, we are in a in AI era. So technology versus human connection. That was a very nice, thoughtful talk. Sam. Really appreciate it. And if you have any notes or any website or any podcast, any writings, we would love to read it, Sam, because I think you
Uh,
made it very nutshell.
Personal website that it has some free courses as well.
Yeah,
Sammane.com as my last name.
sure,
And in terms of my company, TheoSim, the website is very rich and it has a lot of
super,
link to content. There is my YouTube channel, my TikTok channel. I offer a lot of videos about AI and society, and of
super.
course, my book, The Singularity of Hope. It's about humanity role in an AI-dominated future, and I'm advising all listeners to get it and engage with the idea. It's a call for our humanity to transfer our humanity to a new level that we call the singularity of hope. When
Yeah.
things are for our advantage, AI works for us, not to destroy us.
Destroyed. Yeah, the other way. Thank you so much, Sam. It was a very wonderful, thought-provoking talk. Thank you so much for being with us, and we look forward for the other concept-based podcasts and everything. We'd love to have you on board, and thank you so much. We would love to have you in Paris. I think your talk is amazing, and people will love it when you be in Paris. Thank you so much, Sam. We will see you
Thank
in
you.
Paris. Bye bye.
Appreciate it.
Take
Thank
care.
you for
Namaste.
Bye bye. Thank you.